When it comes to finding TV shows where the Sapphic couples get a happy ending, given the history of making queer people suffer in our media, it can feel a bit like a minefield. I've already covered a number of both film and TV in other videos. I have a link in the title cards to the playlists if you want to check it out. And today I have 10 more options for your consideration. Starting out with Double Parked. This is a New Zealand TV show that ran for 2 seasons about a lesbian couple wanting to start a family while still flatting because of the cost of living. When Steph is told that their latest round of IVF didn't take, her partner Nat, on a lark, decides to use a turkey baster and her flatmate's sperm, and lo and behold, she falls pregnant. Only the clinic was wrong. Steph is, in fact, also pregnant, and now they must navigate this unexpected turn of events. It leads to the couple having to face various obstacles, including rising tensions in their relationship. The show has technically not been announced as cancelled, however, it's been a couple of years now, and where they left the couple was in a happy place. Master of None also gets a happy ending for its Sapphic couple. The show follows the life of actor Aziz with all the ups and downs in his personal and professional life. His best friend Denise is a lesbian who, in season 2, gets a coming out story where she tells her mother, who struggles to deal with her sexuality. Season 3 takes place years later, and she gets a season-long arc with her wife Alicia as they struggle with issues like fertility and the ups and downs of marriage. In No Good Deed, a couple of empty nesters decide to sell their 1920s Spanish villa in LA, with multiple buyers showing interest. Believing the purchase of this dream home will solve each of their problems, only the house is hiding a secret. Among the interested parties is the Sapphic couple of Leslie and Sarah, who are very keen on getting the house and become especially curious about a rumoured murder that occurred in the house. Margot, who is also interested in buying the house, has a Sapphic dalliance with Gwen, which, along with other issues, could lead to her marriage breaking down. As you can see, this one-season show boasts a number of recognisable actors, especially to us Sapphics, and luckily ends well for Leslie and Sarah. Things are less positive for Margot. She doesn't die or anything, but I thought the show still deserved a mention. The Finnish dramedy Uusi Paiva follows the residents of a fictional town. Emmy is a bisexual character who realises she is attracted to women in season 5 when she develops feelings for Tia. She ultimately starts a relationship with a woman after moving away to Copenhagen in season 6. Less of a happy ending, but more of a neutral one, is with bisexual character Petra, who was on the show from season 2 to 4. She is in a relationship with a man but develops a crush on main character Elena, which causes her marriage to break down. Elena isn't interested and she ultimately leaves town. Set in the distant future, the Brazilian show 3% looks at a world where the majority live in poverty in an area called the inland. A small percentage of the population are the elite who live offshore, who every year test the latest cohort of 20-year-olds to see if they pass the test and can be brought into their exclusive enclave. A young woman with a strong sense of justice makes the cut and will challenge this hegemony. The main Sapphic pairing is between main character Joanna with Natalia, who arrives in season 2. In season 3, Joanna admits her feelings, and by the end of the show, they are together and happy. We also get a Sapphic trans woman, Ariel, in season 2, who plays a key part in the resolution of the series. As far as I could tell, she doesn't have a love interest, but let me know if she does in the comments. Most importantly, she gets a good ending. There are a couple more minor bisexual characters who make up the founding trio, the people who set up this whole dystopian system, and, well, they don't get a happy ending, but given the others do, it balances out. The miniseries Hollywood features a Sapphic lady played by Queen Latifah in the form of Hattie McDaniel, the real-life actress who most famously played Mammy in Gone with the Wind and was the first black actor to win an Oscar as a result. She was also rumoured but never actually confirmed to be a Sapphic lady, but the rumours are that she was bisexual as she was linked with Tallulah Bankhead, a notorious lesbian actress, while also having married men 4 times. In the show, she's depicted as being in a relationship with Tallulah in episode 5, so she doesn't have a big role. However, her ending is positive. Anxious People is a Swedish comedy miniseries about a bank robbery gone wrong where the robbers end up taking hostages at an open home. When they are released, the hostages find themselves protecting the truth of what actually happened in there. Among the group is Julia, a Sapphic lady who is having a baby, and her partner Ro, who are both anxious about the impending giving birth of their child. They both make it out alive and are together. Now these next ones have a happy ending for the Sapphics, although it doesn't take the form of a happy ending with a partner. With Hacks, Ava and Deborah get their happy ending together, although by together, it doesn't mean that they are together in a gay way. Rather, they have fully embraced their friendship as the key relationship in their lives. The Sapphic undertones of that friendship aside, Ava has multiple encounters with men and women throughout the show, and while she doesn't have a love interest at the end of the series, the show was never about that. This one is a bit more of a bittersweet, uplifting ending with the platonic love of her life, Deborah. The wee lesbian Claire gets a coming out story in the comedy TV show Derry Girls, which follows the lives of a group of North Irish schoolgirls in the 90s with the political turmoil of the Troubles as a backdrop. While Claire does get to kiss a girl, I don't think they focus much on her queerness or her getting a girlfriend. However, she is a major character on the show and she does get a positive, uplifting ending. Finally, we have Kevin Can F*** Himself, a 2-season-long TV show that centers on Alison, the long-suffering sitcom wife. Kevin is the typical oafish man-child sitcom husband. While her life plays out on a brightly lit 3-camera soundstage with canned laughter, while with Kevin, her reality is altogether different the moment he is no longer around. Pushed to the brink, Alison decides that Kevin has to die, and she pulls her neighbour Patty into her plotting. Patty appears to have a crush on Alison, if I may say so, and while nothing happens between them except an unexpectedly close friendship, Patty does realise something about herself and starts dating Detective Tammy Ridgway. While that relationship doesn't last, Patty herself gets a happy ending. Believe it or not, I have even more film and TV with happy endings up my sleeve, so subscribe if you want to catch future videos. In the meantime, I have a Patreon with a growing database of everything I have reviewed on my channel for you to search out more content, along with a couple of podcasts and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time, lady lovers.